All right, guys, welcome to an onboard video at the Circuit of Americas in Le Mans Ultimate. Driving the Aston Martin GTE. Qualified P3, very happy about that considering the strength of the field. Getting underway here with the formation lap. The pole sitter ends up having a connection issue here. What's interesting is that he ends up starting from pit lane and ends up catching up to us here at the end. We'll talk about that a little later. My goal now is just to kind of stay in place and not get in any type of weird multiplayer bug that'll give me a black flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Decent start. P4 is already slightly ahead of me here. Alright, clean getaway. And the driver that started P4 ended up getting ahead of me here, but I'm still in P3. Cold brakes, cold tires, cold everything here. I'm usually not very good at this. Kind of tiptoe my way here usually on the first lap. Trying to stay on the track here until things warm up. Some of these guys though are already hot lapping, like
okay, Charlie, decent start.
They've already got like 2 or 3 laps in their tires. I don't know how they do it though. You can sort of see the leader now is already 2 seconds or more ahead of us. Felt like I had a pretty good car today. Low drag. It's kind of setting up for this long straight and then that front straight as well, where pretty much all the passing occurs. Yeah, you can see right here I'm already kind of catching up, so hopefully later on in this race I'm hopefully going to gamble and make all my passes here on one of these long straights.
Sector 3. Green flag in sector 3.
We got a pretty good getaway here. Already a nice group of cars here. P2, 3, 4, and 5, about 5 seconds. This set of turns is pretty fun. It's pretty much flat out. Hanging on. And just finishing up lap 1, you can already see the leader is already 4 seconds ahead of me, 3.5 on P2. Pretty amazing. I think the guy was laying down already lap like 204, 205 lap times right off the bat. Got a pretty good run there, but knowing that we can't really pass here in the S's, take it back a notch. Ended up having a pretty good scrap with this driver ahead of me for several laps. This car seemed pretty strong in turns. Like I mentioned earlier, I was kind of set up more for the long straights.
It looks like Leo has gone off.
Right there, got a pretty good run there off that hairpin. So now I'm already thinking, let's go for the pass here. Everything's warmed up here. Hopefully the brakes stick, tires stick.
Still there, still there. Still right there at your door.
Hey, still alongside me. Nice clean racing.
Still going to be there. Still there.
And I just couldn't make it stick there, so I let him go. No point in forcing the issue here. The 2 drivers behind us are already scrapping at it, kind of falling back, so I figured probably best to just get back in line, follow this guy for a couple laps, and just pull away from the drivers behind us. No point in forcing the issue so early in the race.
204.45.
Yeah, so leaders were doing 204s. So it looks like the drivers behind us ended up getting back in line. Slowly gained on us here. And that was simply my goal as well, is just to hang with this guy ahead of me, stay in the draft, take care of the tires, take care of the car, and hopefully make a move on, later on in the race. Little fuel's getting burned off as well, tires getting scrubbed. I'm starting to think that this driver is almost a mistake there by me as well, but be able to hang with the driver ahead of me. I'm trying to think I can get past this driver at some point, maybe like right about now. He's doing his job blocking the inside. I'm going to try the outside again.
Still down there. Still there. Clear. One inside.
But I just simply didn't have the downforce to turn in. Even though I was clearly ahead initially at the apex, I just couldn't make it stick. Now we essentially got 4 cars here within about a second and a half here. P2, 3, 4, and 5.
Time was 208.56.
Right, got a pretty good run off here, so this is a good chance to overtake.
Still there, bumper.
This one, because it's so sharp of a turn, the outside car usually can't defend very well. And see right there, be able to get past. That was a great opportunity right there. Because then at this point, now it's through the S's, pretty much there's no passing opportunities other than the car going off track. See that driver there got a little loose there and fell back. Now they're kind of holding up the cars behind us. And then this happens. Not sure exactly what happened there. I think ends up just losing it on braking.
Looks like
Just ends up wiping out at least causing some damage to both of those cars. So we got 15 minutes left.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
And now my goal is just to keep my head down, stay focused, and finish P2, because I know at this point, obviously, realistically, I mean, with the leader 18 seconds ahead, unless he crashes on his own, it's his race to lose. So my goal is just to maintain P2, be happy with that. Now you can see that driver there in P5, that was the original pole sitter. So he's already worked his way up, so obviously there's a reason why he was on pole.
Green flag in sector 3.
But he's got to get by 2 cars before he gets to me here. We got 14 minutes left now. He's probably burned up quite a bit of his tires just to get back up to the front. So I've got about 2 seconds on the car right behind me, and then just over 3 on P4 and 5. And I know those guys in P4 and 5 are kind of scrapping at it. And I just kind of hope that that continues so I can slowly pull away here. Certainly not the fastest car here, but like I said, my goal is just to stay in the clean air here and focus on driving a clean race. Now we're just under halfway. Car's still feeling pretty good. Fuel mileage is good. Everything's pretty good. So I'm hitting my marks. Feeling confident. Still got a decent gap between me and P3. And that original pole sitter, Thomas, he's now P4. So with about just over 11 minutes left, and doing just over 2 minute laps here, I figured, okay, got about 5 laps left. Got a little crossed up there, but didn't seem to slow me down there too much. So now I'm just thinking again, hopefully those guys just keep racing, going at it, so I can slowly keep pulling away, or at least maintain, you know, a 2 to 3 second gap. Because at this point, it's just managing the car, managing the clock. We're coming up on 10 minutes now, so we're looking at, you know, again, 5 minutes, or sorry, 5 laps remaining or so.
Okay, Charlie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Now the gap's at 3 seconds.
We think Bertrand has binned it. You've just done a 2:07.51.
I know P3 there in that Ferrari Gautier. I'm sure he's trying to grow his rear bumper as wide as he can to keep that guy behind him. Because now it looks like, you know, I've got just over a 3 second lead on those guys. He's probably just driving into the rearview mirror. I can see Thomas dropping back there to 4 seconds behind me. And coming up on just under 8 minutes to go. Now I'm looking at just over a 4 second lead to the next guy. And it looks like Thomas there ends up getting past Gautier. And I know for a fact that Thomas is a quicker driver. So now it's just a matter of, does he have enough time to catch me, you know, with just over 7 minutes left? Figuring that, you know, he's probably burned quite a bit of his tires just to get back to the front. Now my tires are getting worn as well, so I'll end up driving in my rearview mirror more, potentially, as he gets closer to me. I already got my first cut warning there. The pressure's on. Just under 7 minutes to go.
Just 5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
All right, boss. So you can see there, I was looking at my times. We entered the S's at a 3 second gap on Thomas. Exited at 2.5. So now things are starting to heat up here. We got just about 4.5 minutes left. The question is, can he catch me? Can I hold him off without wiping out both of us at the same time? A couple more tenths there. Now I'm on a 2 second gap. All right, 4 minutes. I'm looking at about 2 laps left here with a 2 second gap. I know he's catching me through the turns, but I feel pretty good on these straights.
Going out on track limits. Keep
So he may
the lines.
catch me on a turn, but when we get to these long straights, I feel like I can pull away. which is where all the legitimate passing is
Okay,
going to
Charlie,
occur.
the next car is 1 lap behind.
Of course, you know, just to make things a little spicy, we got a lap car ahead of us. And I'm just kind of hoping that this guy, this lap car, is going to quickly get out of the way if we catch him. And bonus, if I can get past him, kind of use him as a temporary delay to Thomas to keep him behind me. So we'll see what happens.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Now see Thomas there, he gained quite a bit there on the S's. Now we're down to 1.2 seconds.
Sector 2 is clear. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, see I gained a 10th there. So we started exiting the hairpin there at 1.1. Now I'm at 1.2. So pretty evident I've got the low drag. Hopefully that'll work if it comes down to it. But now I'm kind of
We think Anton has gone off.
worried about this lap car ahead of me. Hopefully it doesn't slow me up, doesn't cause any problems. I can get by him quickly. All right, thank you very much.
No run.
He holds his position. Everyone's good. It doesn't seem to slow down Thomas too much. Maybe a couple of tenths there. And now actually we're looking at just under a second gap here with a minute and a half left.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Right, so this was the crucial part of the race here. You gotta stay on the track, get through the S's. We entered at 0.8 second gap. You can see he quickly caught up to me there. I'm gonna do my best to defend here while hitting my marks and hopefully not pissing him off too much here.
Please, Charlie.
Just keeping it clean, keeping it legitimate. Kind of felt like that was actually one of my best exits here off that turn.
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear.
Yeah, I just out-dragged him there. Again, I gained at least a tenth there just on that straight. But he's got the downforce right there. Gets right up to my bumper. Now I'm just sweating bullets. Just trying to get to the end. Growing my rear bumper as wide as I can. Keeping him behind me. Because I know he's got a faster car than me. He's a faster driver. He knows that too. But he knows that I'm going to be doing everything that I can to defend right up here through the last couple turns. And I did it. Maintain P2.
Nice one.
Nobody outside.
Okay, pit stop ribbon.
Bumper. Still there. Bumper clear.
It's all in all very fun race. Nice scrap up early on and nice scrap right at the end. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll upload a couple more videos like this in the future.